I think everybody else is at the town hall.
Yeah, I know. Well, Kim said she wouldn't be here. I appreciate everybody coming.
I gave my ticket away. I said, I don't want to fight the park and I don't want to fight nothing.
You're all set, Steve.
Thank you, Lauren. I'd like to call to order the John Wallace Middle School Project Building Committee. It is February 20th, and the time is 5:47. Lauren, if you want to do the roll call?
Chairman Woods,
Here.
Joe Harpy,
Here.
Sean Halloran,
Here.
Dave Nagel,
Here.
and Tim Newton.
Here.
You have a quorum.
Thank you. Actually, Lauren, the only thing I see is, I think it's a big deal, but did you see that the date of the agenda, at least the one that I printed, says February 6th? Did you have that corrected, or?
That is so
Anybody?
weird. I fixed it before it got posted, so I don't know how it got emailed to you that way.
Hmm.
Maybe it was the draft agenda that I had sent the day before, because it was,
It could be.
Okay.
Because it doesn't say draft on it. Sometimes they don't print out a
Yeah.
draft on it. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we have one out there that's got the right date.
It is, yeah, it is posted on the website with the correct date.
Okay, thank you, Lauren.
Mhm.
Can you do the roll call, Lauren?
I already did.
Oh, geez, I'm losing my mind.
It's
Public
okay.
participation.
None.
Okay. Take action on prior meeting minutes, which was February 6th.
Yes.
So I would entertain a motion.
So moved.
Thank you. But Tim?
Yep.
Yep, Tim. And a second by someone?
Second.
By Sean?
David.
Dave.
Oh, by Dave, okay. I'm not on my laptop, I'm on my iPad, so it's a little more difficult for me to follow. Any questions or comments on the minutes? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Motion passes unanimously. Owner's project manager update, Eileen. I know
Hi,
you've been
everyone.
busy.
Yeah, we've been very busy on the project. As soon as I came back, we were just, we had the PCR meeting on 2/13, which went really well. We followed up today with Bob Sommer, and we have a meeting, a second one on the 25th at 9:30 a.m. The team's been great. Pulling all the documents together and working together on a tight schedule. We've also had the meetings with the commissioning agent, which that's going really well. They're very detailed, so I'm happy with that. We've had meetings on site as well with Newfield on the logistics. So we are just moving forward, trying to get all the documents together and waiting to see if Bob Sommer gives us anything else to move forward with.
Okay, any questions for Eileen?
Mr. Chair,
Mm-hmm.
so from a timing standpoint, when will we get the letter from the state to go ahead, or has that already been?
We allowed
No.
3 weeks. I think we expect it sooner, but we don't know yet for sure.
Okay.
But as soon as we get the letter from the state, then we can go in front of the council to get permission to go out to bid. Okay.
Yep.
Next item is architects update. Bob. Good afternoon.
Just to expand on what Eileen said with her update, we had the PCR meeting went great last week. We at that time, Bob Sommer said, if you don't hear from me by Wednesday, why don't you reach out and we can schedule a follow-up. We had not heard from him by Wednesday, but in the meantime, I worked with Eileen and Newfield to just put together all the comments we heard at the PCR review. Eileen sent, the checklist with our comments to Bob Selmer. And then we followed up today with an advance response to any issues. We have that, usually we get the formal list of issues from the state and then we respond to it. But, we're just trying to be proactive. He's like, we just sent it off to him. Here's what we heard. Here's our responses. And he had also asked for another copy of the sole source letter in Word format. CSG has had issues in the past with them turning that around quickly. So we tried to expedite that as well. We said, listen, here's all the things that the town is asking for were previously approved pretty much on Anna Reynolds. And remember, this is an existing building. We're tying into existing systems. So hopefully that'll move them along to approve that more quickly.
Okay, thanks, Bob.
Yep.
Any questions for Bob?
Mr. Chair,
Yeah, go ahead, Joe.
did they have any recommendations for any changes, significant or not, in our design?
No, no, the comments were pretty benign. There was nothing really on the design or the layout itself. There was a couple of technical questions here and there, like, this vent should have a bird screen on it or something like that, but no significant changes at all.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Anybody else have any questions? Seeing none, we'll move on. Is construction managers date, Tom?
Okay, thank you, Steve.
Yep.
I really don't have too much to add. We're kind of in a waiting pattern until we get the state approval. We're just cleaning up the documents and, like Eileen said, meeting with the school, finalizing the logistics. So we'll be ready to go when we get that approval.
Okay. Any questions for Tom?
Mr. Chair,
Yep.
but
Go
Tom,
ahead.
you mentioned that laydown space was tight. And I was wondering, is there any possibility to utilize any of the acreage over at Patterson for some of your stuff? Or has there any been discussion from the administration on other suggestions?
We haven't, this is Tom from Newfield again. We haven't requested any additional space. We're showing some storage trailers near the two wings. Keep getting this wrong. 6th and 7th grade wings? No, not 6th grade wings.
Yeah, Tom, I can jump in.
Yeah.
7th and 8th grade wings, sorry.
Okay, all right. Last week when we had a get together at the school with the design and the construction management team, we walked the site and evaluated all of the emergency egress plans as well as practical locations for laydown space where the trailer is going to go for the job, and just how we would manage the interface of the project to the active school. So in that meeting, we confirmed that the construction manager's trailer will be situated between wing 4 and wing 5 in the open area between those two. The contractor's parking would be in the area of the parking lot that is furthest east toward the Berlin Turnpike. And it's about 30 parking spaces, which is a perfect match for what they anticipate the parking demands would be. And it'll also allow them to just duck right into that first lot there on the left and be able to, have their people go there, whatever they have to bring with them to get to the active site will be fine. We were able to develop a clear pathway on the emergency egress plan, which would not obstruct the access road around the school. And laydown space will be a combination of what is in front of the basketball courts and across from the Little League field, and what would be inside their fence line for the project, around wings 3, 4, over to 5 for the first part. And then when we get to Wing 6 part, I imagine the demands for space will be dissipated significantly because, we'll be in the home stretch. And, it's just a matter of getting through the first half of the project without having, complete log jams. But it went very well for how it's going to go. And, everybody was pleased, with having the trailer in so convenient a spot to the overall work area.
Did I ask you a question, Joe?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions before we move on? No? Okay. Next is take action on invoices. We have one invoice from Construction Services Group. And that is for $59,051.31. And basically what they are billing out is for the completion of their work on the design phase. So I'd entertain a motion that we approve that.
I'll move it.
Thank you, Joe. And a second.
Second.
Thank you.
Steve, there was
Sean.
also an invoice from Fryer.
Yes, yeah, I'm going to do them one at a
Okay.
time, that's all.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I didn't know if you wanted me to share either.
Did I ask everybody to vote? Everybody in favor? Yes. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion passes unanimously. There's also an invoice from Fryer in the amount of $80,375, and it is for their partial payment, 50% of construction documents.
I'll move it.
Thank you, Joe. In a second.
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 I think you got them beat, Sean. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Motion passes unanimously. I believe that's it for invoices, correct?
Mr. Chair, I thought we owed Newfield.
Yeah, that's gonna come up down. That's in the payment.
Oh,
after. We have it separated for some reason.
All right.
Okay. So the next item is any other business pertinent to the committee, and we do have Newfield's payment at 1, which miraculously is in the amount that we tried to approve 2 weeks ago. And I don't know, I've never seen a different amount, so, but it's for $15,280.
I'll move it.
Thank you, Joe. And a second
Second.
by Tim. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. So Lauren, now we can go into executive session. Are we going to be able to do the same as we've done in the past?
Yes, I just need a motion and a second to move you
Okay.
into executive session, and then we'll get everything turned off.
I'll move it.
Thank you, Joe. In a second, by someone.
Second.
And let's just list for the record, we're going into executive session for security measures update. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion passes unanimously.